Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple stock, it's up 0.45%, so nothing big on Apple. And if you look at my screen, got up to 170.39, but again, failing to close above 170 and trading at 169.58. So Apple here, no breakout, nothing. And you can see, they're still buying Nvidia, they're still buying Microsoft, Meta, Netflix, but nobody is buying Apple. And that is a big red flag for this market, because Apple here, a big name, not even moving up by much. Every day, just trading sideways since this big drop from the top. And all the other names are going back and forth and making big moves to the upside and also coming down significantly, and the dips are getting bought up. So here on Apple, guys, next week, strong support down here, 166, and above 170, watch out for the resistance to break 171.89, 20-day and 13-day moving average, and above that you're going to see a move up to 173, and that is going to be a breakout above 173. Apple can run all the way up to 177. On Google stock, it's up 1.32%, so Google came all the way down to 151 on Friday, went back up and now holding 152.29 as a support into closing. Also got a rejection from 155. We got really close to 155 and came back, and now you can see 13-day moving average, which is rising, sitting at 152.29. That is holding into closing. So next week here on Google, guys, above 155, Google can run even higher, back up to 160 and possibly even higher than that. But below 155, this is it. And Google breaks below under 152.29, you're going to see immediate dump off all the way down to 148, and then this gap just below 145. On Amazon stock, it's up 2.82%, so massive rally to the upside here on Amazon on Friday, and now it's trading above 185, holding 185 as a support. So going into next week, guys, here on Amazon, 185, that's going to be your line in the sand going into Monday's session. And below that, watch out for the support at 183, 181.83, rising 5-day moving average, and then critical support at 180. Above 185, yes, the run can continue all the way up to 190. On Microsoft, it's up 1.83%, and now it's holding above all these moving averages right here. Definitely holding 420, 20-day, and also holding 13-day moving average 423, and trading at 425.52 at the closing. So above 423, this thing can run back up to 430 and possibly up to even 433. Below 423, we do have strong support with 20-day going up, it's rising, and also previous all-time highs at 420. And once we get under 420, then watch out for 415 and then 413, and possibly coming down to lower Bollinger Band 407, and then this gap 405.68. On Meta, it's up 3.21%, so massive rally to the upside, another fresh new all-time high 530.70. And now on any pullback, Meta will have support right down here, and that's going to be around 524, and below that we also have strong support at 520, and then right down here, and that's going to be around 515, and then this gap 507.24. We also got another gap down here, but we can talk about these gaps later because now it's trading at 527.34. So next week, as long as Meta can stay above, I would say 520, then watch out for a move. Even though this thing is extremely overbought, watch out for a move up to another fresh new all-time high, and that's gonna be 538. Below 524, watch out for the support 520, and then 515, 507.24 gap right down here, and then we also have support at 500, 20-day moving average, and then this gap 497.53. On AMD, it's up 2.77%. So AMD was the perfect dip buying opportunity on Friday, and unfortunately, totally missed it. I did not actually trade AMD on Friday, but this was a dip buy because you can buy right here at 165 and put a stop at 163, and that is it. And why? Because this gap is still open, and also we do have strong support right here, bottom of this consolidation, and that is 165. And then on top of that, we have lower Bollinger Band sitting at 163.60. So you can go all in right here. As long as you have a stop, you made money on AMD Friday. This thing rallied. I mean, that is a big move, guys. From 165.58 up to almost 173. That is a huge move, and especially same day expiration. And I've been trading AMD for past 4 weeks, except last Friday. I didn't trade AMD. And every time I got into a position, this thing paid, and unfortunately, this Friday was a miss. So AMD, definitely, if you caught this dip, you made a ton of money, and now this gap is still open, 164.90. So 165, that's going to be a strong support to watch, and below that, you're going to see more dump off, possibly down to this gap, 148.75. Now to the upside, AMD will find strong resistance at right here, 175.81, and above that, watch out for a move back up to possibly 184, and then we can talk about more upside. We still have a declining 20-day moving average, and all these moving averages now are declining. AMD does not have a bull trend. This support needs to hold right here at 165. Netflix going up 3.09%, so massive rally on Netflix all the way up to almost 638, and now closing over 630. Unlike on Thursday, we saw massive move and then closing pretty much at the low of the day. So here on Netflix, guys, we do have earnings coming up very soon, and now that it's closing over 630, watch out for a move possibly up to even 650, but also keep that in mind, I would not be chasing the stock anymore. It's near previous all-time highs. I mean, it's only like what, $100 away? Not that much, right? And also, it's getting far too overextended to the upside, so definitely this is not a buy. And also, because of this earnings coming up, this is not a short. You can just watch the stock and maybe day trade as long as you have a stop on Netflix. 630 will be your line in the sand going into Monday morning. Below that, watch out for the support, 13-day moving average, 622. 617.61, 20-day moving average, and then all the way down here, 604. Above 630, watch out for a move, and this thing will get even more overbought at 650. On Nvidia stock, it's up 2.45%, so we got an inside candle on Nvidia stock. And also, if you look at my screen, all these moving averages now on Nvidia, just like AMD, declining. So buying that dip and making big money to the upside is not easy anymore. And also, you can see right here, guys, this could be a double top, but we need to take out this low down here, and that's going to be around 850 to 840. And then this neckline is out, and you're going to see a flush down to the downside. Now here on Nvidia, going into next week, there's going to be resistance right here at 885, 5-day moving average, and Nvidia can clear that, then watch out for a move all the way up to 898 to 900, and above 900, more upside up to 926. And below 898, as long as Nvidia stays under 898, 20-day moving average, this thing is not going anywhere. You're going to see a pullback all the way down to lower Bollinger Band, 849, 840, and then this gap. It's not too far away from this gap, 823. So watch out. Nvidia could be a big mover going into next week, especially with that CPI coming out on Wednesday. On Tesla, stock is down 3.63%, and right after closing, it's up 3.81%. So going into Monday's session, guys, Tesla can open right here at around 172. That's going to be a resistance. And why? Because declining 20-day moving average, this white line sitting at 172.14, that's going to be a resistance to watch. But Tesla can open above 172 and can hold right here. Then watch out for a move up to even 180, up to this 50-day moving average, which is at 183.22. So here on Tesla, to the downside, strong support at 165, and it's barely holding on Friday at 165, and below 165, Tesla can go down to 160 and then 152. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.